All right, ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to Ocho Reacts, and we are back for the first reaction of the Big 26. All right, and I saved this one. All right, it came out last year. All right, it's a new group. It's a new year, new group. All right, new year, new group. All right, and this one is one I've been monitoring for a little bit. All right, Jay Park, about a year or two ago, announced that he was going to be debuting a group, and of course, JP, legend. All right, he's a legend in the space. It's no other way to put it. He's an absolute legend. So I was very excited to see kind of what his interpretation and like what type of stylistic kind of area he would go with the group. I was very, very interested. And here we are with More Vision as company. We have Long Shot. All right, they also debuted this, I think, I don't think it was Mama. I think it was MMA. Y'all can correct me if I'm wrong. I think it was MMA. They debuted this, and they killed it. They killed it. But this is the first time I'm really going to get to listen to the song and everything in full. Get to see what this MV is about. Of course, JP is historically creative, so expecting something special here. But yeah, 4-person group. All right, we got Oil, Raul, Woojin, and is it Louis or Louis? Y'all correct me on that. All right, Oil, 2006. He's the leader. Then we've got Raul, main rapper, also 2006 baby. We've got Woojin, 2008. Man, that's not that crazy anymore, I guess, right? Because it's 2016. He turns 18 this year. Woojin, March baby, composer. All right, so, okay, he produces for a little bit. Okay, that's cool. And then we got Louis, 2010. My gosh. 2010, main vocalist, Maknae, Korean French. Hey, that's cool. Him and Onyo, oh, they did Remedy. That's dope. Remedy was a great track last year if y'all didn't check it out. But yeah, we're going to get into this. All right, Saucin, Long Shot, man. Let's go. Also, this is a brand new MacBook, so we might just, a little bit if you see some stuff on the screen. If you're watching like the...
This is Long Shot. Right. This is a long shot. How dare you put up your middle finger?
We got JP in the fat suit.
Our revenue is down 95%. Don't make me a song like the starter boys and don't come back until you do. You're not idols. You're not dating. You do what I say. And one more thing.
I was like, we got 3. Where's the 4th? Is that Louis? Y'all let me know who everybody is, alright? Whoa! Yo, that bezel is crazy. That looks like some Pharrell would have worn in like the 2000s. That's a crazy bezel. And that's a crazy shot with the sparks coming off. They do that effect in. Dope. I'm assuming that's them. That's also in the background right there. We're just catching all the details right now. I know I'm pausing a lot here at the intro. We're only a minute in. But, okay. Throwing the logo. I love those little subtle logo drops in the background of the MVs. Hold on. Ooh. I like his delivery. Whoever went, I think I already got Louis on lock. I think Louis about to come up, Maknae. Whoever just went just now, I like his delivery. I like the first, everybody doing their thing right now. All right, let me get that first off before we get into this. Everybody doing their thing so far. All right, we cooking. I like this. Again, I've heard kind of the chorus because I watched the performance. Like hearing these verses like properly. Okay, we got something here. This is a good start. Here to 2026. Not shocked conceptually. Jay Park, naturally his group would be hip hop, right? Naturally, I'm very interested and I would expect them. I'm sure hip hop is probably gonna be their base, based off the roles and based off what I'm seeing here. But I wouldn't be shocked if they dip into some R&B because that's also famously with JP, the genre that he dips into. So very interested past even Saucin what we got right here, what they do conceptually and genrely with the songs. So we'll see, but I'm liking this. I'm liking this. All right, I'm liking seeing this full version of this. Envy is crazy. All right, the camera work, the shots, the editing though. The editing, I gotta give a big shout out to the editor. I love that like magazine like edit they did where they kind of like cut up and it's the different like faces of the group members and then they splash it and then boom, cut to the next like shot. Love that. Assuming they probably gonna bring it back. A lot of speed ramping in here too. Again. Hold on. He's got a nice voice. Yep, there's the bezel. Yo, that's crazy. Alright, they threw a bag on this. They threw a bag on this. This guy's doing a higher budget MVs I've seen for a debut. Hey. See? I love it. It's also kind of adds to kind of like the youthful feel, the like cartoonish. I will say, I'm gonna get this off the. And by the way, all right. First off, before I say this, and y'all might know what I'm about to say, all right. And pertaining to another group, all right. I do not mean this. We do not fan war, all right. I don't want to see arguments in the comments about this group or this group or this group. All right, we don't do that here. All right, we talk about the music. We enjoy the music. All right, you got comments about the music or the MV. That's what we do here. All right, but we're not gonna sit here and fan war. All right, so I don't want to hear it. But obviously, I would be amiss if I didn't mention Cordis. All right, a group that I really liked last year that debuted that has a very similar kind of feel. All right, not that they're the same. All right, not that LNGSHOT and Cordis are the same. All right, two legends can coexist. All right, two legends. I want to get that out of the way. All right, can coexist, but they both kind of have this like useful, authentic feel of and kind of are playing into this more like hip hop space. So I really like that. I really like that. It feels like a fun, useful. It's they're mastering kind of like this fun, useful hip hop. Very modern concept. A very modern concept. I want to say because this feels like something that I would expect like teenagers close to like adults. This is like the type of music they listen to, and this is like what I would expect them to wear fashion wise. So it feels authentic. It feels authentic. I think that's what I'm trying to say. And I'm seeing that kind of similar with them and with Cordis. And I'm sure these two are not going to be the only groups that kind of try to like fall into this lane in terms of when they debut. So let's keep it rolling. I'm really liking this from LNGSHOT. Great debut. Great debut. I want to know who produced this. Hey, the Quaggies. Also love that Jay took part in the MV and he played a prominent role. I'm gonna let this ride and turn it down while I speak. But I love that Jay played a prominent role in this. But wasn't like overshadowing them. You know what I mean? He still let them kind of like the MV is still very much so about them and showcasing them, while still kind of having him play this super fun part as, you know, literally as their boss, but, you know, him in the fat suit, adding that kind of comedic role and not letting him kind of like overshine the members. So I think that was a really cool way to incorporate them here into the debut. And yeah, they bodied this. All right, the song is great. The MV, great. All right, I'm seeing a lot of stuff that I like from Long Shot. More Vision has done some really, really great stuff with Jay and with other artists. So very excited, man. I'm very, very excited. They just might be next up, ladies and gentlemen. Long Shot might just be next up. All right, I'm very excited to see what they do next. And without further ado, ladies and gentlemen, Ocho signing off.